Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Nova Arcana, where we are about to start intersection 3 and try to tackle, to start things off, the obelisks of inversion. I'm choosing this direction because it seems like if there is intersection 4, it would have to be through here. I didn't really look to see if there was anything coming out the back because it looks like the entryway is going to go in here and then we're just kind of inside these things. So I'm not sure if intersection 4 is in that direction, like how we'd ever get there. But that's my reasoning for picking this area to do next. And so that is what I choose to do. Let's turn off this thing. Since last time, I made a new helmet, repaired some pants, grabbed a new shield, repaired a pickaxe. So I think we are ready to head over in this direction. And we took a brief peek previously and lit up a tiny bit as we start going over here. But I imagine we have to make it down there and then eventually down there and then start going into these pretty glass orbs or whatever they are. So let's do it. I'm gonna light up on the outside to get things started. And it's a little bit weird that there's like the rail line that just goes down to here. I don't know if that's just for kind of like symmetry with the rail lines into the other areas which go a bit further. That might be all that it is. But there's not much of a rail here. Alright, start things off. It seems like we just have some natural spawns. Good little warm-up. Okay, there's like a lava thingy coming out of here, which I'm going to go over and discover some money. I did use the amethyst blocks that we found in the previous area to purchase some more bookshelves so that I will be able to possibly do some better enchanting in the future. And I also learned from the recipe book how to craft some stuff with, or craft some netherite ingots out of the netherite scraps that we got from that previous area. Hello. And so I have a couple of netherite ingots, but I couldn't find any recipes that seem to incorporate them. And it seems like this is just a lava flow that's going down there. Is there anything I can see down there? Oh, is there like a stairway? I guess you can kind of, I don't know that it's quite a stairway. It's kind of walled off. I guess you can call this a stairway that goes down here as well. Let's get rid of some of these stalactites. And I hear a skeleton. There's something back here with some more money. And I think that might be where I hear the skeleton as well. So let's get rid of the one creeper just because we enjoy target practice. I see, okay. Skeletons are spawning behind here, so let's go ahead and anticipate that the spawner will be right about here. There it is. Pretty happy with that. Anticipation. All right, I know how Render likes to do things to some extent. And seeing a random fire arrow coming through the lava curtain pretty much sold me on what was going to be happening over here. I guess there's probably a similar thing over here. No, this is just a way to get to the monies, I suppose. Is everything safe over here? Nothing's going to explode on me? I think so. Do I want the monies right now? I suppose I might as well, since I got some other monies. We like the monies. It could be a trap. If it is, I can run back here without too much worry. Never know when all of a sudden, there have been a ton of places in this map where there's just been money in the wall like this, but there could always be an observer block trapped in a corner, and all of a sudden when you mine out something, it goes off. So it's important to stay wary for when that moment finally comes. All right, but let's actually head into the area proper. There is a cake. All right, very suspicious. I don't think it could cause a block update. And there are some meager supplies. I will instead just drop off some common monster drops in here, just to free up some inventory space to make things easier. And yeah, I think this is where things are going to get interesting. I don't imagine it's going to be too hard right at the outset, but we will go ahead and use some rabbit stew. And then assuming that no gas are going to try to surprise us, are there any holes in this thing? I don't see any holes in the floor. And I don't know that monsters can spawn on glass. Not completely up to date in my... Ooh, interesting. It's very hard to see the boundaries of this place. Don't know that my knowledge of Minecraft mechanics are completely up to date. Okay, there's something up there potentially. Yeah, that's where monsters are falling from. In terms of what blocks monsters can spawn on, etc. Alright, so we'll look up there in a second. Oh, I see, there's a staircase. Alright, let's go up the staircase. Looks like there's multiple ways to go. We'll do that. Alright, he fell and probably fell to his death. See the other creeper over there. So far I like this area. Let's go ahead and light some things up. And then two of them are fighting. Two more actually are about to be fighting. So let the skeletons handle themselves. Oh, one of them killed another. There we go. And then deal with them. Okay, I can see that we have some more creepers spawning over there, so we're creating trouble for ourselves. How about back in this direction? Here's a creeper spawner. And sure, we go ahead and just blow up. That is fine with me. Okay, it does appear that a lot of this is encased in obsidian. Obelisks of inversion. Trying to think if there's anything I can infer from the name of the area, but I think not really. Okay, so I think the creeper spawner we saw over here, maybe not. Creeper spawner is maybe down here somewhere. And why do I hear a million spiders? Probably because of spider spawner. Okay, I see like a doorway down there, and then there's just a bunch of creepers down there. So, was there a way for me to dig from here to there? Or a doorway that I missed? Yes, there was a doorway that I missed. Okay. So let's take the doorway. Actually, I could just do that. Jump down a bit faster. Here is the aforementioned doorway, and here are the aforementioned creepers. Okay, that was dangerous. But it also worked out fine. Deal with the spawner. And since we've got everything lit up above, I don't think anybody's going to be falling on our head. I'm still not sure where the spiders that I hear are. They must be in an adjacent room. I think is the only thing that makes sense. So one imagines we will encounter them soon. And then, alright. Or later. It sounds like I'm going down and the spiders were up. And is that an invisible skeleton? I think it is. Is he walking towards me? Does that mean he is... He doesn't seem to be carrying a bow. He dropped some kind of enchanted loot, which I am curious about. But we'll check it out when we feel a little bit safer. I'm going to choose not to break that spawner just yet. Because I want to check out this loot. Fire protection, projectile protection. Were those all the things that he dropped? I think so. I think this spawner is sufficiently well lit that he's not going to be spawning any more bad guys, so I think we'll leave that there. Just in case I want to try to learn more about all the stuff that he's going to drop. Oh! Right. Okay. I did see this before. I had already forgotten. Motivate me to go in here, Render. I see a million creepers, and presumably the spiders I was hearing was also related to this. I don't see a reason to choose to go there. So for now, I'm going to plug it back up, and we can always come back if the motivation arises. Instead, let's go into this crazy room. That is going to be an obelisk of inversion, I suppose. We're going to teleport and something's going to change, I imagine. It's definitely saying come stand here, so let's trust the map maker and come stand here. Okay. I quote-unquote inverted, I suppose. Is the lava going to be on the ceiling now? Are we in a new area that's like an upside-down copy of this thing? Not exactly. There are barrier blocks here. Okay, this is very interesting. It's a similar type of place, but also different. It seems peaceful here. For the moment. Okay, I lied. The peacefulness has ended. I still haven't seen how these guys attack me and what they do to me. They're silent. I imagine that they're wither skeletons who are going to wither. Well, they're not necessarily large enough to be wither skeletons who are going to wither me, though, I think. And let's see, I don't need the feathers. Wasn't there another piece of loot here? Maybe not. Okay, so I think he spawned from here. It does look like that might be a place to fall into the void or something. Here are more books. So we're definitely in a learned area. There's a tree. So I don't know what to infer from that. There's another silent mob who drops some other things. So once again, since I don't know yet, I'm just going to light this up. It's some sort of zombie, apparently. And he drops... it's not an awful sword. Clear out a few things I don't need to be holding right now. Okay, there are barrier blocks kind of all along these sides. So let's not be too worried about falling out. There's another obelisk inversion, so that's probably going to teleport me back to the other world. Before I do that, let's enjoy more of this one. Okay, so you spawned like right underneath this chair. Right there, great. And we did pick up the helmet, great. And I don't see any other spawners here for now, but I do see another one over here. There's like carpet, which is never to be trusted. Okay, found out what some of these guys do. Melee attacks. And he dropped an axe. All right, and I guess I might as well heal back up. Okay, this particular carpet was not untrustworthy, or at least that section that I chose to dig up. What do we have up here? This circle's round. Okay, so there's one other direction to go. This has a cool and weird aesthetic. Oh, summoner. I'm glad he gave it a name tag. So instead of summoning Vexes, he was summoning zombies. I think possibly Render did the same thing in a previous map. I didn't see where he spawned. I do want to heal. I see it now. Okay, so that's the reason for the carpet. It's basically to help hide the spawners. And it does look like there's more to go here. It could be there's going to be other things hidden under the carpet, so let's continue to be careful. So I choose to do that. We still have a little bit of resistance, but let's go ahead and eat another rabbit stew. And I can just throw that out. And we'll get another one on the bar. Actually, let's get a splash potion of healing on the bar in case I want it. Oh boy. Hey guys, how are you doing? Super Creeper. I think I might have just seen an emerald. Let's break that. I might be completely wrong about that. I saw something greenish, but it might have just been the floor over here. But let me actually take a look at what I thought I just saw. Yeah, it was just the bottom floor of that. Okay. I just saw it peeking through below here and thought there was an emerald below. But I was incorrect. I see that. And it seems like I can't get there now, so I have to move through this area quickly. That's what I've just learned, because there's monsters spawning above me, and eventually they'll find the way down to me. And I am getting withered, I think. Actually, no. I guess I was just getting hit by an invisible mob. Continually. Yeah, these guys are hard to see. And hard to hear. Okay, so we'll get rid of you. Try not to walk on the carpet, just in case. And then... Oh, crap. There's another one. Yeah, okay, so invisible mobs are stealthy. And it's probably not worth looking at all of these different pieces. It seems like it's kind of all similar types of stuff. Chainmail with, looks like about level 8 or 10 kind of enchants on them. So yeah, I think I could potentially get rid of all of these things if I wanted to, and then there's still the spawner above that I said I was going to move swiftly to deal with, and then failed to move swiftly to deal with. So it's still spawning mobs at me, I think. Hello, creeper. Great. So I think that spawner's up here. Just about to run out of torches. So let's make sure I get over to where I saw the spawner and deal with them. Great. And I heard another guy I don't like. We'll check that out in just a minute. I see, and we've reached another obelisk of inversion. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft another stack of torches. Oops, I made 3 stacks. That's fine. I don't need all these dumb helmets. So we'll get rid of them. And I don't like loot chests like this that just have a bunch of stuff in them. So I choose not to take any loot out of this chest. I don't care what's in it. It was a garbage pail. Okay, let's invert and see where we end up. Zing, zang, zoom, zizzle. All right, I am now here, wherever here is. Not sure which way the intersection is right now. I guess it doesn't really matter. Very narrow hallway here. I do want to try to continue looking up when I have the opportunity to do so. Presume it's going to be a similar kind of thing here. But there is another way out. And just skeleton? That's not bad. I see other guys, okay. There's definitely multiple other types of mobs in here. Okay, you are just the invisible whatchamacall. And I did see another spawner. And I hear fire, which is not good. Sounds like blazes. Which I still have not actually seen with my eyes. I don't think there'd be invisible blazes. So were they spawning in that center part and they fell down? Or are they spawning outside of this place and I'll see them when I walk outside, or they'll see me when I walk outside? These are all possibilities. Looks like there's some cobwebs in there, and so possibly if you fall in there, it's like a penalty pit that's going to have blazes and cobwebs, and you might fall in it later on. So I am kind of curious, just to see what's down here. So let's break one of these obsidian blocks and have a good look. It'll only take a moment. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. It's definitely going to be the case that you're going to be kind of like jumping down here at some point in the future. There's already light there, so there's no reason for me to put more light there. There's definitely blazes spawning outside, and I don't think there's anywhere for me to go up right now. And I'm going to choose to take the fun path rather than try to figure out where that's going to go right now. So I think what I need to do is just cross over to the next place you doodad and see if blazes shoot me in the back. No blazes shooting me in the back. And okay, that's where we entered. Yeah, we're getting teleported all around, so I don't know that it necessarily makes sense to try to really keep track of where we are. Ooh, I like this though. I like this very much. This seems like the type of thing that might bring us towards another intersection. I can barely see in the darkness that there's 2 zombies, a creeper, and a spider. Guess the creeper is the scary one. There could be a skeleton as well. I hear one. There's a couple creepers way over there. Okay, the spider. There's definitely a skeleton nearby, which bothers me. Let's do this. I just want to see if one was going to fall on my head. There we go. Okay, we successfully baited him out. And now I think it will be safe to run over here. Let's do that. Okay. So he was just on the roof of this thing. There is another skeleton there. So let's get rid of him. And another skeleton there. And I didn't see any signs of gravel or any other kind of falling trap there. There is definitely some light there and some light there. So those are things to investigate. And I think there might have even been like a cave above me. So I want to check that out. I still missed you, really? Alright, apparently I am not a very good shot. Oh, okay, hello TNT. TNT is not primed, but is a threat, especially if there's creepers who are going to explode it. There's the creeper. Okay, fortunately there was no other TNT right there. Okay. They're coming from above somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Maybe there? And I definitely need more torches in the bar. So let's do that. Ah, I see them now. Got it. Hi, creepers. It's lovely to see you. I'm lying, of course. It's not lovely to see you. Let's do this. Great. Everything's coming up great. Okay, can't quite see me from there. Just spawn some more. Okay, great. Let's make it so that you guys have kind of a sideways path to get to me so I can knock you off. And then I can run over here and do this. That's fine. Okay. We did it. No monsters can chase me back up here. That is fantastic. We get money, which is nice. I would like to have something more than just money. But I can be patient. The good stuff may be just around the corner. Okay, so we disarmed the trap and we were rewarded with money. It does seem like there's more TNT around the corner there, perhaps. And actually, I didn't even pick up that TNT over there. I might want to. So let's go ahead and... feather falling I might want. I'm never going to use these chainmail helmets. Yeah, let's go over here. Break the TNT. TNT is now in my inventory. Okay, there's iron over here. Which probably means there might be spawners as well, so let's be wary of that. Don't pick up the stuff I just discarded, but do come over here and pick up the TNT. Okay. Let's heal. Thank you. Okay, so definitely suspicious of possible spawners like hidden in the iron, but we found more resources. I'd really like to find more lapis, but it's nice to have infinite amounts of iron to fall back on. And there were 2 other bits of light that we saw when we were first looking out in this area, so I have to go back and try to find those in a minute. I think these are all just natural spawns over here, so I don't necessarily have to fight everybody who's out here. So still have plenty of arrows. Where did I see the lights? Let me actually back up to the beginning and try to scope it out relative to what I've already done. And I would like the experience. And let's also add, okay, there's more, oh crap, there's more of all this here. The TNT worries me, because that basically means there's another creeper spawner somewhere. Oh crap, that's a trap. Okay. It was TNT hooked up to an observer, set off the trap. That is something new that we haven't seen before. New is good. Here's where I originally came in. And is there any iron lying on the ground that I want to pick up? I have plenty of iron. There's more in the wall here that I could mine out. I don't think it exposed anything important. There's a lava area and something sticking out over there, so that's definitely a point of interest, but let's not get too distracted. I saw 2 other bits of light when I originally came out here, so let's go back out here and look. So one was right up there, so a little bit higher than where I was, and the other is just around the corner from where I was going to right there. So basically, when I reach the plateau up here, go up, and then further around the corner, hang a left. Things I want to do. So let's go do it. I'm hoping one of these is going to lead to intersection 4. I'm not particularly hopeful, but it's possible. Okay, so one of them was like, oh, it might just be highlighting the stalactites. Let's just try going up really quick. Actually, I have better blocks to go up with. Let's use some scaffolding for this, which I can do like this. Okay. And then try to remember how to climb it. I just need to be in the center. There we go. I don't see anything here. Can I place a scaffolding block here? And then, oops. Okay, that did not work the way I wanted it to. But I think there might have just been some light behind a stalactite sometime. I'm still not sure what I was seeing before. Let's try to back up. Oh, it might have been, there's a redstone torch behind all this amethyst. I bet you that's what it is. Okay, let's switch back to this and try to test that hypothesis. All right, so if I climb up here and then bridge to, if I climb up here and then bridge to here, yeah, here we go. Here's amethyst, and yes, there's some light right here. Okay, so that's what I was seeing there. Sadly, that means it might just be there's some more money in the wall in the other spot too, and neither of these are leading to a secret rail line intersection to intersection 4. But I can still be hopeful. So let's continue to be hopeful for another brief bit. So I need to go past this Enderman around slightly up to the left and be wary of the fact that there's iron above my head that might be spawning mobs, because that's the type of thing Render might do. Actually, is there a way for me to go through here? There might be a way for me to go through here. Let's attempt to do so. What if I dig like this? think it was right around here that I saw the lights. And the fact that we're digging through this many blocks probably means I've done things incorrectly. All right, we did make it back out into the world. Let's put some light there. Oh, lapis. There we go. There is something I wanted to see. Still not a path to an intersection, but lapis is a resource that I want more of. And I very much deserve. Okay, so that'll be lit up. Easy for me to see how to get to now. So let's head back over this way and swing around. Skeleton shot a creeper, but the creeper didn't seem to care. Creeper's like, nope, I'm all about you, Brian. Oh, I just heard another one. Hold on. I thought I heard one fall. Maybe he fell and died. Thought I heard another creeper. Very scary. There's a skeleton way over there. And a creeper over here. Alright, but I'm gonna run over here and add some light. Nice, and there's lots of money too. Okay. We definitely have possibly some resources to get another bookshelf. And work on our enchanting setup. So that is good. I don't think any of this would be trapped because it's far enough out of the way as to not merit a trap. There's the light that I was originally seeing. And not all of this is going in my inventory, so let's make sure we can still pick up all the amethyst nuggets. And then I should figure out where I am and if there's an easy way to get back to home from here. So that's another thing that could be important. Don't care about that sword. A lot of lapis, this is good. Lapis is something I didn't have tons of previously. And yeah, I still don't know that I have tons, but I just got another full stack and I don't think I left any on the ground. Here's some on the ground. All right, more than a stack of lapis. Yeah, there's some on the ground over here too that I just picked up. Great. And some nuggets that I can pick up too. Great. And is this like a spiral staircase? It's like going downwards, maybe? I can fall off, it's fine. This was just a shorter way to get there, I suppose. You need to die, and I need to drink this. Okay. Okay. Let's step back out and take a look at what we have wrought against this wall. We got lapis, we got tons of iron over there if we ever need it. We got some TNT, we found a trap, and yeah, whatever light I saw there I think has been dealt with, and I think, is that where we came in? We've gotten turned around again. You can fall off the edge, it's fine. Yeah, we came in down there. I don't know that it will be profitable to look on top of this, but I'm going to take a moment to look on top of this. We did see a skeleton. Darn it. We did see a skeleton. Try to jump on my head earlier. So I'm just curious if there would be any kind of hidden loot up here. I see. This is just like the weird chain link kind of things that we've seen hanging all around. Doesn't look like there's any loot. Looks like it's all kind of decorative, just in case there'd be something hidden in the middle. And from here, okay, at some point I was in the middle one and I didn't realize it because I obviously lit up this pathway. And if I wanted to go back, don't think I have any ender pearls on me. I should start keeping ender pearls in the piggy bank, actually. That would be super useful for getting around here because I could just like throw away back. And actually the lapis is really close to the start. Let's Let me deal with my chat for just a moment. Pardon me, YouTubers. Yeah. Yeah, I think from here in the lapis, we could just find our way back. That's falling out of the ceiling. I'm just inspecting the walls and the ceiling to see if there's other bits that I can see. Right, there's a point of interest that I don't want to forget about that I believe is over here. Yes, that way. Are there any paths that lead to that point of interest? Kind of. We could go from the Boomer Boneyards up the back right waterfall, and that would bring us to that. I think there might be a diamond block there, which I would like to own, and perhaps something else hidden in a cave to the right. So that could be an interesting place to go. I don't think there's an easy way to get there from here. Once again, ender pearls could be cool. There's the thing that exploded. Okay, so we have some future goals. We've made some progress in this area, but I think the easiest way for me to go back will be, ouch, just to do a hop, skip, and a jump from the lapis over here back toward the entrance. And so we will call that our first foray into the obelisks of inversion. I have a sense of the place. It's a very weird area, but so far it seems pretty cool. So for those on YouTube, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Nova Arcana. And for those of you on Twitch, stick around and we'll find our way back and figure out what we're doing next.